Okay, everyone, so now we're going to talk about what it looks like for the goddess energy. So, what does balance look like when you are in your goddess energy or goddess essence? First of all, if we think about what the goddess energy is, um, so that's the woman who is the master of her own world. That is the phase of your life where you're most tapped in to who you are. That is the phase of your life when you are embodied in all aspects of what it is to be a woman. You are embodied in the maiden, you are embodied in the mother, your essence encompasses every faces and energies and vibe and flow and flavors of womanhood. All right, so balance for that energy is to be heart centered. The reason why, for me, my understanding of it, balance for this particular energy is heart centered. If you think about it this way, in that goddess energy, you are the creator of your own world. You are the creator of your own world. You have your life in order. You are, they would say, you are the creator and destroyer, or at least you have the capacity. So when you are off balance in the goddess energy, you could become this person who is very cold, this person who is very stern, this person that is inapproachable. You could forget be how to dim the switch on and off to be in that playful energy, which is the maiden. You could forget that um, that that the dimmer switch for the mother energy, that you are embodying within, or within you, is is both the creator and the destroyer. So you could become the destroyer, if that makes any sense. There is also a more esoteric understanding of this that I would not get into in this, because it would just be beyond the scope of this particular series, and I would need to be in bring in different framework of explanation for it. But the goddess energy could put you to make you very serious, where you're in that bus mode all the time, where you don't know how to be in that playful essence. You're not, your energy is no longer, you no longer have the inviting, um, pleasure seeking, fun loving exploration of the maiden. You no longer have the remember the what makes the mother energy balance is the give and receive, giving of yourself and giving of others, and know how to not be on empty, and know when it's time for you to replenish you, and know how to say no, and stop giving. While in the goddess energy, you could just be cutthroat. You're not open to giving anything. You're not a nurturer. You're not open to give. And if you're not open to give, you're not open to receive either. It's one of those double-edged sword, right? So in the goddess energy, the balance, being in balance for you, is to know how to be heart-centered, is to know how to live in the heart, you know is to know how to be okay. The reason why, okay, another explanation that's coming to me is, if you think of the queen, um, and I like that example. Like, if you watched Alice in Wonderland, the queen was out of balance. The queen was cold-hearted, because whatever happens, it's off with your head. Off with your head, you get to die, because you upset the queen. The queen was so rigid that nobody would tell her the truth, and then that I think it's the modern version of it. Everybody was wearing a mask because they wouldn't allow themselves to be seen, and they wouldn't tell the queen that, hey, everybody is onto you, that everybody sees you, but we won't tell you because we're afraid. We're afraid of that energy that's going to be the Kali Durga, cut off your head. So when you're in the queen energy, you need to be in the heart, because when you are in the heart, that's what restores balance. Now, why is it that you have to be in the queen energy, in my opinion, to when you're mastering When you want to be in the heart, when you are the queen and the queen energy, your balance will be restored. When you are in the heart, is because it becomes a little bit dangerous for the maiden energy to live in the heart, because at that time you do not have the wisdom of the mother or the goddess to understand what that means. It's like the teenager who is in love, who wants to run off with this teenage boy and never return home. Who would put herself in situation where she could, I don't know, be misled, be pregnant, be betrayed, because, well, you don't have the, what's the word I'm looking for? You do not have the, I can't think of the word. It's when you, I can't think of the word in English. I know what it is in French and Creole, but I can't really think of it in English. But like you don't have this understanding where you could decipher, who is for you, who's not the predator. Um, when you're in that mother energy, if you are in the heart all the time, or if you are staying in the heart when you're in that mother energy and you think this is balance for you, well, you will give your life to your family. You will give your life to the kids, and you will be depleted. You will forget yourself. You blend in. You would have a loss of identity, because your heart is for your kids and for your family, and you forget all about your identity, your uniqueness. You forget about you. The mother is balance, is not to stay in the heart, is to maintain. Is to maintain that give and take, is to maintain the ebb and flow of give and receive, giving of others, and allow yourself to be replenished. Either you do that for yourself, or you allow, if you have a partner, to replenish you. Okay, so for the goddess energy, your balance, your superpower comes from being in the heart. That's how you would stay to create. That's what keeps you in that flow where you could navigate all the energies and embody all the flavors, and not really turn off anything, but more like using a demysterious system to know, when do I need to be more over here? When do I need to be more over there? And just kind of move the scale. That's a good word. Move the scale. Tip the scale in whatever direction that you need to keep to maintain that smoothness for you. Because in that energy, you have so much authority, and the queen, when you're in the energy, whatever you do, it no longer affects just you. It's not just you and your kids. If you're in the mother energy, it affects a nation. You're in that goddess energy. It affects humanity. Your energy is so powerful. Whatever you do, it's an expansion. You are an expansion of whatever else that you create. So because of that, you have to be mindful, and you have to live in the heart. Otherwise, darkness will take a set in, and everything you do would be dark. You have to monitor that wisdom within yourself. So, and I always say, you have to have a little bit of that light and dark within yourself. When you're in the goddess energy, if you stay in the heart, it will let you to not fall too deep into dark wisdom, and understand where a little bit of light is required, a little bit of compassion is required, a little bit of grace is required. All right? And when you embody that energy and balance, you navigate all the flavors of what it is to be a woman. You could say no today. You could take care of yourself today, and then you could go have fun somewhere, and you be with the family one moment, and the next moment you're working on your business and your project. But the thing is, you never get to a point where you shut yourself out, because that goddess energy is so strong. If you don't monitor it, you might become a very masculine woman in a way where you are very stern. Like you don't have grace, you don't have flow anymore, because you become rigid. All right, so the balance for the goddess energy, I feel like there's more that I could say on the subject, but that's all that's coming in through, and I'm trusting that whatever amount that is coming in, that's all that is needed at the time. And if I need to expand that a little bit more, I'm trusting that I will know, and I will expand on it if I have questions, or and see how that information is distributing out there. But anyway, that's what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoy this little series. It's short, but it was fun for me. And yeah, so I do have my course is still available for purchase. Just look it up down there, and please like and subscribe, and give me a thumbs up if you like anything. I have to keep saying that, but I keep forgetting. So yeah, subscribe if you watch it, if you enjoy it, if you think someone else is benefiting from listening to this conversation. Go ahead and share and like and subscribe. All right, I'll talk to you next time. Bye.